Okay, so Gemini, so I have these ingredients, so what can I prepare with it?
Okay, I see that you have paneer, 2 onions, and a tomato.
I want to learn from Gemini how to connect this camera to this PC for the live streaming. Okay, so Gemini, I want to connect this particular camera.
Sure, I can help you with that.
Okay, so I'm going to use this book as a reference. If you want to see the reviews of this book, you can easily use Gemini. Okay, so Gemini, give me a quick review of this particular book I want to buy.
Certainly, I can provide a quick review of the book.
This is the chocolate I want to buy. Please review it for me.
Okay, so you want a review of this chocolate bar. The chocolate bar is an almond raisin dark chocolate with no added sugar.
So Gemini 2.0 has been released, so I've been playing around with it from past 2 to 3 days. So I want you to show a demo, and I'm going to put Gemini 2.0 on real live test. So as you can see, since the day of launch, they have shared the benchmarks. As you can see here in the general, they have outperforming all the previous models, as you can see here. So we will be using the Gemini 2.0 Flash Experimental, which you can access using aistudio.google.com. Okay, so you will be land on this, so where you can use it to blog writer, map tutor, and research buddies. So on the right side, there is a token account which is about 1 million you get for free, and there is a Gemini 2.0 Flash, and there is other models also available. And if you mouse over to, you will find all the information about it and how much it costs and so on. So what we are going to do is, in this video, we are going to use the stream real time, which is the talking point of Gemini 2.0. So here, as you can see on the right side, this is already enabled with it. It's already enabled with Gemini 2.0 Flash Experimental, and there is a 2-3 things that you need to put in mind. So output method. So what it is all about. So it's about a multiple live API. So you are going to interact with Gemini 2.0 in real time. Yes, no need to give context using images and all. So we are going to talk to Gemini. We will show Gemini different type of experiments, and there is the share your screen also in this video. So first of all, let's go and talk to Gemini. And here, let me give you a quick overview on the right side panel, which is run settings. So model which we already selected, the output method, either you can use text and audio, but I choose the audio here. There is a voice. So there is a voice, you can enable multiple voice which is available for you. So puck is you can do however you want. So there are different set of tools here. Okay, so the code execution, if you are going to ask Gemini 2.0 about the coding, then do enable this, because this will give all the context about the coding, and you can go ahead and do perform accordingly. And there's a function calling. So this will be, if you enable it, it will put on advanced function calling. So there is a function calling. We will do this functions response later because it belongs to the advanced configuration, so we won't be doing that for now. There is a grounding. So grounding enables Gemini to get result from the Google search. So if you want any answer to your question in the real time, in the real world, and what happened right now, you can click on grounding and it will take the Google results and provide you with the answer. So let's test this out. So this is a multi-model, and this one with system instructions. So you can instruct this system, like for example, if you want the output in your own language, for example Spanish, Italian, Hindi, and whatsoever on, you can put that here and it will start doing it. Also using your location, it will give you the answer in your specific language as well. So let's first test it out, talk to Gemini. So it will start a real-time conversation using your microphone. I've already enabled my microphone, and let's see how it goes. So let's talk to it. Hi. Okay, so stream is live. Okay, how can you help me in SEO?
I can help you with SEO in a few ways. I can provide information on SEO best practices, help you with keyword research, and give you feedback on your website content. Would you like to discuss any of those?
Yeah, so I want you to go to webby.com, KWEBBY.com, and read the text from the web page and provide me analysis how it is actually.
I understand that you'd like me to analyze the content of a web page. However, I am unable to access external websites, so I cannot complete that request. Would you like assistance with anything else?
Yeah, sure. So give me a few pointers how search is gonna change, or how SEO gonna change in 2025.
Okay, here are a few pointers on how search and SEO might change by 2025. First, expect increased use of AI in search algorithms, leading to more personalized search results. Also, voice search is likely to gain further prominence, impacting how people search and how content needs to be optimized. Finally, it's expected that video and visual content will become even more important. Does this
Okay, so this is all about the basic structure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the grounding. Okay, so grounding will enable the Google search. So it will start a stream with the inability to search on Google. So we will do accordingly. Create a chat stream and click on talk to Gemini. Okay, so provide me a recent advancement in AI.
Sure, one recent advancement in AI is the development of more sophisticated automated large language models. These models, like the one I am using, can generate human-quality text and perform a wider range of tasks. Would you like to learn more about them?
I just want you to search for the latest advancement in the news and provide me the summary of it.
Okay, I will search for the latest advancements in AI news and provide you with a summary. Give me a moment to do that. Okay, I've found some recent advancements in AI. One is the development of AI models that can detect race but may show reduced.
Okay, so it has provided me with the search results, as you can see here, which is from the Science Daily, DevObit, and Mid.eu, and there is artificial intelligence use. So this is how you can actually use the chat button, or I will say the talk to Gemini button in the real time, and it will provide you the real time results. So you can also play around with this. So for example, if you want to, for example, for the code part, let's start a new conversation. Okay, so I need a code on using Python. So can you provide me a Python code to scrape Instagram.com and scrape all the profiles from the given hashtag?
I can help you with that. However, please note that scraping Instagram may violate their terms of service and your account could be blocked. Are you sure you want to proceed?
Sure, please proceed.
Okay, I understand. I will provide you with a Python code to scrape Instagram profiles based on a given hashtag. Please keep in mind that this is for educational purposes and you should use it responsibly. Do you want to see it now?
Yes, please provide me the code.
Okay, here is the Python code. I will use the backquote requests, backquote, and backquote. Beautiful Soup backquote libraries, you might need to install them first using backquote pip install requests, Beautiful Soup 4 backquote. Please be aware that Instagram's HTML structure may change, and the code might need adjustments. Let me know if you have any questions. Apologies. It seems like the code encountered an error because the backquote requests, backquote.
Okay, so the thing is, it doesn't provide me any code here. So the code execution might not work in the real time. So I don't like the output. As you can see, I just want the code, but it doesn't give me the code. It just start testing it by itself and providing me this. Maybe in the end, if it actually works out, it will provide me with the code. But for now, I don't like the code execution in the real time. So this is all about the chat function, or is it talk to Gemini function. So what we are going to do is we are going to start a new stream, clear the chat. So we will be doing the test for the show Gemini in the real life world, and this is this share your screen. So for the show Gemini, I will be doing a different set of examples in the real life using a set of ingredients to make a food and so on. So let's get started. Okay, so I have these ingredients. So I have onions, tomato, and cottage cheese, or you can call it paneer. So I will be using this multimodal live API, show Gemini tool. Let's see what it can give me the feedback. What can I prepare with these ingredients? Okay, so I will click on this, show Gemini, and give the permissions. Allow camera. Okay, so Gemini, so I have these ingredients. So what can I prepare with it?
Okay, I see that you have paneer, 2 onions, and a tomato. You can make a variety of Indian dishes with these ingredients, like paneer masala or a quick paneer curry. Would you like more suggestions?
Yeah, I like it a bit continental, so provide me accordingly.
Okay, so you'd like a continental dish using paneer, onions, and a tomato. How about a paneer and vegetable frittata? It's a simple egg-based dish that can be easily adapted using those ingredients.
Can you provide the full recipe of it?
Or I can help you with that. For a basic paneer and vegetable frittata, you'll need eggs, some milk or cream, the paneer, tomato, and onions that you have, and salt, pepper, and any other seasonings you like. Would you like me to explain further? Or if you...
So it has provided me with the different recipe here. First it has provided me with the Indian masala, and then it has provided with me continental stuff. So you can do that with the help of this. Okay, so for this example, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give Gemini these 3 wires, and also have put this background as, because I want it to be a messy. I want Gemini to actually pick what I'm telling it to. So let's test it out. But before, let me give you what I'm going to test. So this is the camera in 4K, and this is the camera, and this is the PC. And I also have one more wire which I'm going to convey in that example. So I want to learn from Gemini how to connect this camera to this PC for the live streaming. So let's test that out. Okay, so I'm allowing it. Okay, so Gemini, I want to connect this particular camera, as you can see the ports here, to this PC, which is a MacBook Pro, and these are the ports that are available. So I also have these 2 cables. One is Camlink 4K, and this is the port I have, and this particular wire, as you can see, which is HDMI, which will be connected to, I think, camera. So give me a step-by-step tutorial how to connect this camera to this PC for live streaming.
Sure, I can help you with that. So To connect the camera to your Mac HDMI port, and then plug the other end of the HDMI cable into the HDMI port of the CamLink 4K capture device. Now plug the USB-C cable into the capture device, and then connect the other end of this cable into one of the USB-C ports on your MacBook. Once these cables are properly plugged, your MacBook should be able to detect the camera, and you can use it for live streaming. Is there anything else I can help?
Thank you. Perfect. Okay, so for this example, I'm going to use this book as a reference. So for example, if you are in a bookshop and you want to see the reviews of this book, you can easily use Gemini. And let's see if Gemini can search Google for this particular book and provide the feedback. Is it actually worth to buy or not? Okay, so let's test that out. Okay, so before starting it out, let me enable this option. Why? Because it enables Gemini to search Google. Okay, so because I want real-time answer. So now click on the show Gemini and allowing all the permissions. Okay, so Gemini, give me a quick review of this particular book I want to buy. So tell me if it's actually worth it or not. Okay.
Certainly, I can provide a quick review of the book. The book's title is Just One Heart, and it is written by Jonathan Fisher, MD, FACC. It is subtitled A Cardiologist's Guide to Healing, Health, and Happiness. The cover also indicates that there is a foreword by Luke Coutinho and a quote by Ariana Huffington. Based on this information, it appears to be a book about heart health. Is there anything else about it that you would like to know?
Yes, I want you to see any good reviews and if it's actually worth to buy or not.
Okay, I will look for some reviews of the book and see if it is worth buying. I will conduct an internet search for this information. Would you like me to look for anything else regarding this book?
Just pros and cons of this particular book and a genuine review from the users.
Okay, I understand you want to know the pros and cons of the book, as well as what users generally think of it. I will search the internet for this information. Okay, here is a summary of the pros and cons of the book Just One Heart, as well as the general user reviews. Pros: asterisk times holistic approach, asterisk. The book takes a holistic approach to heart health, emphasizing the interconnectedness of physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual well-being. It goes beyond the traditional medical perspective, which many readers find compelling. Asterisk, practical advice, asterisk. It provides simple tools and daily practices for managing stress and improving overall health. The book includes practical advice for readers to take charge of their well-being. Asterisk, personal experience, asterisk. The author, Dr. Jonathan Fisher, shares his own struggles with anxiety and burnout, making the book relatable and inspiring. Asterisk, blend of science and wisdom, asterisk.
So it actually go ahead and search the Google for me. So I think it's actually really good because it enables the Google search capability as well for whatever you're searching for, getting the real-time information. Okay, so in the next example, I will be doing a product review. So I have this product from, this is a chocolate actually. So I'm going to show Gemini the ingredient list or the nutritional value and see if Gemini can actually give me a review of this, if it's actually good for my health. So I will be giving the fictional my health data. For example, I'm a type 1 diabetic patient. So if it's actually good for me or not, or how much can I take it per day, and more information. So let's test the Gemini out for this particular example. Okay, so I'm enabling the grounding as well because to get the real-time update, and if you want to change the voice and output format, you can do that. Okay, let's get started. So show, allowing the permissions. Okay, Gemini, so I have bought this. Let me give you my health condition. I'm a diabetic type 1. So this is the chocolate I want to buy. Please review it for me. So this is the chocolate and this is ingredient list. Okay, so the nutritional value as well. So if I'm a diabetic type 1 patient, is it suitable for me or not?
Okay, so you want a review of this chocolate bar. The chocolate bar is an almond raisin dark chocolate with no added sugar. It contains 47% cocoa, 38% dates, and 15% almonds and raisins. The nutritional values are 547.9 calories per 100 grams, 52.8 grams of carbohydrates, 32.8 grams of sugar, and 7.9 grams of protein. Given that you are a diabetic type 1 patient, the 32.8 grams of sugar is something to be aware of, even if there is no added sugar. Should I look for any other nutritional information for you?
Okay, so I'm a diabetic type 1, so I shouldn't be taking this, right?
I see. Given the 8 grams of total sugar per 100 grams, which you mentioned, it's understandable why you're questioning if this would be suitable for you as a type 1 diabetic. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Yeah, so it contains date powder, but it's not added any sugar. So date powder is not good if I am a diabetic 1A patient.
Yes, you are right. Although there is no added sugar, the date powder is still a source of sugar that can affect your blood sugar levels as a type 1 diabetic. Would you like me to look for a different option with no date powder?
Sure, if you can, please.
Okay, I understand that you're looking for a dark chocolate option without date powder, keeping in mind that you're a type 1 diabetic. Here are some things to consider when choosing a diabetic-friendly chocolate. Key points for diabetic-friendly dark chocolate. Asterisk. Asterisk high cocoa percentage.
Okay, so Gemini 2.0 Stream Realtime also has the share your screen capability. With this help of you can ask Gemini to certain problems in your PC. In first example, we are going to let Gemini audit my this particular HTML, which is very basic, and I purposefully omit an error, which is the syntax error it is giving right now in the problem section. So let's see if Gemini can actually resolve that for us. Okay, and I'm going to the Gemini, and you need to do is if you are into code editing and want to let Gemini 2.0 let it job, and there is a code execution, you need to enable that, and there is a grounding which enables getting the search results. So for this part I won't be enabling it, but if your code is a bit complex, then go ahead and enable this here. So for this to work, let's just click on the share your screen, and here select your window, click on share. So Gemini, this is my HTML code, and there is some error in this code. Please audit the code and provide me the solution.
Sure, I can help with that. Looking at the HTML code, I see a syntax error reported in the Problems tab at the bottom. Unknown word, deadly syntax error. Style-wise, CS's syntax error. LN1, curl 1. This is likely related to some CSS that is not included in your code snippet. It also seems that you have an incomplete tag in the body tag at line 12. The code you've given is missing the closing of the script tag at line 10. Could you provide me with more of the code?
So this is only the code I have. So you said there is a problem with the column 12, right?
Okay, I understand. The closing tag for the body tag on line 12 is missing a closing angle bracket, which is causing the error. Adding the closing bracket should fix it.
Let me fix that. So,
okay, it seems that the error is resolved now. Is there anything else I can help with?
No, thank you.
You're welcome. Let me know if you need any more help.
So it has resolved our error. You can go ahead and do it on your own. So let's test this particular out. So in the next, I have this CapCut project here, and what I want to do is on this particular timeline. So this is a piece of element which I want this to move to this position at this particular timing. So let's see. So timing is about 53 seconds, and I want to move from 51 seconds. So I will be very specific to Gemini, and let's see if it can actually provide me the solution. So let's see if Gemini can help me provide with the editing solution. So I'm going to do that again. So there is select the video source, and there's a set of source you need to select is either screen or camera. But before doing that, let me disable this code execution. If you cannot disable that, you need to refresh your window or create a new channel. Okay, so it's all come with the disabled, and there's also two function calling which return generated function calls, and there's automatic function response, which we will be doing that in the analysis part. But for this is very basic example. So let's click on the share, and now we need to select the CapCut screen. So this is the CapCut screen. Let's click on the share here. Okay, so Gemini, so I need help in editing this particular piece of video. So I'm using the CapCut, and I have this timeline which is 51 seconds. I want to move this particular element to here on 53 seconds. So please help me do that. How to do that?
Sure, you're looking to move a video element on the CapCut timeline from its current position to the 53-second mark. To do this, click and drag the video element from its current position on the timeline to your desired location. Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, but it doesn't provide the animation. So I wanted to add an animation from 51 to 53 seconds to dragging this element into the position here. So please help me with that, how to apply this animation effect.
Okay, so you want to add an animation to the video element as it moves from the 51-second to the 53-second mark. To add an animation in CapCut, select the video element you wish to animate. Okay, so you have selected the video element and you want to add an animation to it. In the CapCut interface, there is an animation tab at the top of the panel on the right side of the screen. You'll want to click that. Then you can choose from the many available animations and use the settings to fine-tune it. Does that help?
which settings should I use, because in animation it's either in and out or combo, but it doesn't have a custom animation from dragging here to this point to lower point. So how can I do that?
So you want a custom animation, but you are only seeing in, out, and combo animation options. In this case, you could use keyframes to create a custom animation. Keyframes allow you to set specific properties, such as location, at certain points in time. You can adjust the video element's position at the 51 and 53 second points, and CapCut will smoothly transition between the keyframes you've set. Would you like to know more about keyframing?
Yes, please let me give a step-by-step solution how to add keyframe from this point, which is a 51 second, to 53, which I want to do desired position.
Alright, here's a step-by-step guide to using keyframes to animate your video element. 1. Select the video element you want to animate on the timeline. 2. Move the playhead on the timeline to the 51 second mark. 3. Adjust the position of the video element on the preview screen to the starting position you want it to be. 4. Click the keyframe button. It looks like a diamond next to the position setting in the panel on the right side of the screen. A keyframe marker will appear on the timeline at the 51 second mark. 5. Move the playhead to the 53 second mark. 6. Adjust the position of the video element again to your desired ending location. A new keyframe will automatically be created on the timeline. Now CapCut will automatically animate your element moving between those two positions. If you have any other questions about keyframes, just let me know.
It worked flawlessly. Thank you so much.
Great. I am glad I could help. Feel free to ask if you have any other questions.
So this is all about Gemini Realtime. I think it's a fantastic tool to have here in Arsenal. So how do you like this and how do you plan to use this? Do let me know in the comment box. So see you in the next video. Until then, bye-bye.